Alright, what is up guys? It is Robert of Gaming with Me, and welcome to a video talking about paying respects to the Wii splash screens, or Wii U also. I'm going to talk a little bit about that and kind of the 3DS also, but specifically the Wii splash screens. If you're wondering why I'm wearing this shirt, you're probably not, but I don't really never worn this shirt before with like a whole collar and stuff. We're celebrating, it's like it's like a funeral thing. I don't even know why I have this shirt, but it's celebrating the death of the Wii splash screen. Before we actually pay some respects, have you seen this chart? Look how many people are watching and are not subscribed. What are you doing? Click the subscribe button. Anyway, now if you don't know what these splash screens or what I'm talking about are, essentially they're when you would enter a disc in for the Wii, again specifically the Wii we're talking about, on the disc channel there'd be a little animation, a little thing, and then you click it, and then there'd be, you know, another animation and another sound, something music-wise, that sometimes they're even unique to that little 5-second, 3-second thing. And I loved those. I loved those when, I mean, like, that added so much personality to me, to the Wii, and to the Wii U, and also to the 3DS that no real other system does anymore. The Switch for sure doesn't do it. The closest thing is probably the PS5, which it, you know, when you're hovering over a game, sometimes it depends on the developer, it'll have, you know, every game will have a big wide picture of the actual like cover of the game, or like at least a wallpaper of the game that looks really gorgeous, and then they'll play some music from the game or something from the game that sometimes is, I think, unique for that, which is very cool. But there's a lot of times where it won't be anything, like a developer doesn't supply any unique music or anything, so it just is like this, you know, just the background music of the actual PS5. That's the closest thing to the Wii splash screen, and even that's, well, it's not that, that's for sure. It all went downhill after the Wii, because with the Wii U, which was still cool, I still enjoyed that. For instance, you would click on a game, right, and then it would actually start up, and there'd be sometimes a decent amount of times some unique song, something, and then it would load into it essentially was loading into the game, but it was a cool way of loading into the game. So for instance, like with Mario Kart, you would press it and it would be like you'd hear like engines rumbling, vroom, vroom, and I think they still do that in Deluxe, but not to the same effect. Because you would just click it and it would just open up, and that was the game. The game was just starting up, and then it just Mario Kart 8, or like with Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze had an actual unique thing that is just not on the Switch version anymore, because it doesn't load like that anymore. They just kind of, you click into it and then it starts to load up the game. But this was its way into loading the game for the Wii U. Splatoon always had that boom boom ba 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 boom boom ba, and I love that. It sounds so good. You know, you don't have that for Splatoon 2 or Splatoon 3 anymore. I doubt it. You know, instead it just loads into the game. I like this way of loading into the game because it's like it pumps you up a bit. You know, Super Mario 3D World, dun 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 dun. I think that's how it went. I forget, but it went like that. Some games just kind of straight up loaded. But I do like that Wii U approach, at least, because it was, while it wasn't still the Wii splash screens, it still had some personality to it, and it is still, in my mind, memorable to me. The 3DS is cool because every time you have a game in there, it would have something going around like in a 3DS, and again, unique for that system, and I thought that was really cool. I like that a lot. Every time I would boot that up, I'd be ready to look at that to see what the hell is going to be on the screen for a quick second, and it would just twirl around. You have some diorama essentially, and that was very cool, very, very cool. But the biggest big boy that did this is, to me at least, is the Wii. The Wii, every time you put it in a game, I stared at that disc channel the first time it booted up just to see what that logo, what that whole little animation is going to be, because every single game had it. No matter what game it is, it could be Jenga World Tour, there was something to it that added it, and I was like, oh, I loved seeing it for the first time, and just no other system has had that anymore, and that's a damn shame. Literally, what I mean, my eyes were glued to that disc screen. I would put the disc in, and I just immediately look at the TV. I'm like, I gotta see what this disc channel thing is gonna look like. I gotta see it for the first time. I can't let that pass me by. I need to see it immediately. Then when you click open the disc channel, there would be something, you know, there would be actually something. and it would always be something unique that just wasn't in the game itself. Sometimes, yeah, it would just be a logo with sometimes no music, nothing, but a lot of times there was just extra little flair that was like, all right, get ready, man, you better play this game, man. Are you ready? I was never ready. I was never ready. I was always so excited. And that's the great thing about the Wii, man, is that, you know, there's still so many Wii games that I want to play, that I want to pick up, that, man, hells yeah, every time I put that disc in, I still look at the disc channel and stare it down. Like it's a staring contest. I stare that shit down so I can see what that first animation is. I love that. I love that. And it's just not a part of anything nowadays. And it's such a damn shame. Like I said, the PS5 is the closest, but it's still not even remotely what it is. There's no animation or anything. It's just the little music, which is cool. But I love seeing that damn floating text. You know, it would just be... It would be like... Woohoo! And then just the floating text like Donkey Kong Country Returns or something. You know, like that was awesome. I am curious, though, as to how that works for like third-party games. Because, I mean, again, every single game had that. Yeah, again, some of them are just kind of the logo and then there's nothing else to it. But if I remember correctly, like, at least it had some sort of music, something. I don't know if Nintendo had a guideline that, hey, if you release something on Wii, you have to also think about the disc channel and think about the actual look and how the channel looks and then opening up the channel. Maybe, I have no clue if that was like a thing, but it must have been, because every single game has it. You know, it's not like it's a blank screen. Sometimes, like, yeah, like it's just a logo, but there's, even with just a logo, I don't know, it's still something you gotta add, right? And so it's curious. I'm guessing they, you know, if you're on the Wii, you gotta do something for the disc channel, by the way. Oh shit, alright. You know, but it added that extra flair that during the time you had the PS3 and the Xbox 360 that just didn't have that. I think the PS3, though, well, actually, now I think about it, the PS3 is just like the PS5. Because, okay. Oh my god, I just realized that. Whoa! Yeah, so the PS5, how that is, that's exactly how the PS3 is. So, in the PS3, certain games, you know, it would do a big picture of it, and then it also have some music. Usually, it's like the main theme in the background, which is cool. I like that. But man, it's just not the Wii. You know, like with 360, it was just a photo. It was just the actual cover. There was nothing special about it at all. And that's the same thing with the Xbox One and the Series X, which is unfortunate. Damn shame. But that Wii had that personality, man. Every single channel had some type of animation. And those splash screens made so many games super memorable, man. Especially to me. I love that attention to detail, that little extra little step that just solidifies that game, that gaming system, as just personality oozed to me, you know? And that's why one of the major reasons I love the Wii is just its personality. It's got a ton of it. It oozes personality. And one of the reasons it oozes personality is those damn disc channel splash screens. It's awesome. Again, every single channel had that, including all the discs, every single one. I mean, I'm sure there's some out there that legit there's like nothing, but I don't personally own those games. But man, I think it's so cool. Like I said, the Wii U also was cool. It was definitely a step down from it, but it was still very cool. And to me, if I were to rank them, it's for sure like the Wii, the Wii U. Probably Wii U and 3DS are like neck and neck. They're pretty much the same thing in terms of that. But I really like those a lot. And unfortunately, you know, nowadays you just don't got it. The closest thing, like I said, is the PS5, and that's just a damn shame. Personality to consoles is a pretty big thing for me personally. It's what really makes a console feel different. It makes it feel like its own little thing. And the Wii had that. Like I said, the Wii U definitely had that. 3DS definitely has that. And the Switch doesn't. The PS4 doesn't. The Xboxes definitely don't. PS5 definitely does to a degree, you know. But man, I really miss those damn Wii U splash screens, because they were important to me. And unfortunately, they're not important to developers anymore. That's a damn shame. So RIP to the Wii splash screens. Did you Love those Wii splash screens. What's your favorite one? I always think about these damn unique things that just add to the game's overall package. And that's the one minor detail that is important to me. It was those splash screens for Wii. So, let me know. Did you enjoy those splash screens? Do you even remember them? Did I just awaken a memory for you? Unlock a memory for you where you're like, oh, I forgot all about them. Me, I never forgot. I will never forget. They will always be drilled into my brain. Those Wii and Wii U. Again, specifically the Wii, but the Wii U still had a very cool personality with the whole, especially even with like the Donkey Kong one. That Donkey Kong theme is nowhere to be found anymore. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. And that just, it's gone. It's gone. Forever. And apparently the Switch is the definitive version. Man, get out of here. You're crazy. You're insane. Rayman Legends. Fucking dun 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 dun. Boom. I got that totally wrong. That theme. But regardless. Come on now. Alright, now I'm rambling. I'll see you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know, man. Wii splash screens, what do you miss about them? What other things in consoles do you miss that you think that should be brought back? When it comes to the Wii, it's so much. The channels, those channels, I could probably talk about the channels on another video, just the channels by itself. I have to, actually. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time. Peace out.
Go far. I'm telling myself that one day that this shit gon' work out. I'll be driving home for work, ready to throw in the towel. Is it normal at all to cry while driving home alone? Radio blast and emotions grown, is that depression shown? Second guess emotions of life, am I really doing it right? Wiping the tears out my eyes, I'm truly happy with life, but feeling saddest inside. My Saturdays